Well, today I guess is the start of the way back home, where we come across a large fort, a very tall and long bridge, a really nice sweeping corner. We ride on the Mulsanne Strait, then we both get deafened by insects. So the beginning of the journey starts us on the N260 road from Sort, heading up through underneath Andorra and just continuing on the 260 until we hit the French roads, where we cut across the Pyrenees into France. We've been riding for about a little over an hour, I think, so we noticed a quick lay-by, so we decided to stop and rest and have a bit of a snack in the morning, because we didn't eat much in the morning. I think my brother was still feeling a bit sore in his leg from the crash from the day before, so if you've not seen that, I'll leave it in a card link at the top right. Well, that's us in France now. We've just passed Labia, which is obviously the little Spanish town at the end of the border, and we're just heading up to the N116 road, which is, I believe, the Tour de France, one of the Tour de France roads that they use, and there's quite a nice couple of roads, so we hope to get some really nice views on that one. So we had a bit of a moment here where we're basically on a zebra crossing. There was no lights as such for the pedestrians, but obviously they started stepping out in front of me, so obviously I had to start braking pretty hard, and obviously John had to then brake harder to not run into the back of me, but we got stopped in time. But yeah, it's just a word of warning to kind of always keep your eye out on the pedestrians with zebra crossings, because some are lit and some are not. So this is us going down the N166 road, which is like a Tour de France road with a nice viewpoint, and we all of a sudden come up to a bit of traffic, so we were wondering if there was like some accident or something like that. We later found out that a motorbike had hit the barrier or hit another car and then the barrier, and it was looking pretty bad, so obviously everyone was stopped both ways, so we thought we'd just take a point to sit at the viewpoint, have a bit of a snack and wait until it cleared.
Not sure if you can hear that on the camera, but that is one loud insect. I would imagine they'd hear it, yeah, but that is extremely loud. I've got earplugs in as well and my helmet on, and I can still hear them. So, right, last bit of the journey now, 20 miles to go.
Hey guys, another morning. We've just starting with a drink. Me and we just getting ready to set off. We just spent the night at a little chateau south of France near Bederoux.
It's called Chateau Bienvue.
There you go then, Chateau Bienvue Hotel, just above Bederoux. Quite a nice little quaint town. Got a bit of culture, and yeah, lovely place here. No aircon, but it's a French house, so it's thick walls, so it tends to be cool. It just, obviously, you need to keep the windows shut or it does start getting hot. So yeah, we're just loading the bikes up while enjoying a cup of tea.
It's funny actually, because that Flora's Lava game that the kids used to play years ago, that's exactly how that felt yesterday when I took my shoes off and totally forgot to put my foot down on the
On the pool, yeah. It was.
burnt the bottom of my foot.
It was that hot when we went to the pool. Obviously, John went into the pool. He took his shoes off, and yeah, it was the stone was rather hot. I nearly burnt myself a few times off the side of the deck chairs because they were like black metal, so they absorbed the heat quite a bit. So. But yeah, we'll get on the road. We're going to go past the Viaduct, which is like the massive bridge. I can't remember what it's called. I'll probably put a bloody what it's called at the bottom of the screen. So we'll leave it there, and we'll catch up on the roads. So till then, in a bit.
Coming round, I couldn't lean over to get round, so I had to go into it and around it. So I put my fucking foot down just in case, and I was like, not that it would have stopped my bike from toppling over, like, but it made me feel better.
Yeah, there was a few patches. There was a couple of bits of twigs
really
as well, I've noticed.
Patches.
Yeah, there's a few twigs and shit that I noticed.
There were some really bad patches on that road, really bad. And I've noticed as well, when you go through it sat on the seat, you're dead jiggly with it. You know, if you stand up and go through it, the bike just goes through it.
Yeah, I was going to stop at that edge bit there. I thought, oh, that'd be a perfect view spot. But then I just realised I've seen the rope and I thought, nah, someone's gone.
Oh, someone's gone?
That'll be someone's garden. Yeah, there'd probably be a house that's further down the hill or something. So, and obviously that's their garden sort of thing.
It's speaking of gardens,
Yeah.
have a look at these edges that we drove past. We actually turned around and went and had a look at it again, but oh my god, that guy has got some serious talent making the bushes look like bears and giraffes.
Hey guys, not done much vlogging today. With my GoPro's not charging, so I can't actually record and vlog while I'm riding, which is a pain in the backside. And obviously we were up quite early and thought we'll get a head start because it's a bit of a longer day today. So obviously I forgot to do a video this morning. So here I am, pretty much probably 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've already travelled like 160 something miles. But yeah, just stopped at a pharmacy here. Brother's got a bit of a headache, a bit of heat stroke I think. So we're just... Hey?
No internet whatsoever.
Oh, aren't you? And obviously we're going to get some paracetamols. We're not far from Digs now. We've just been past Tours, and obviously heading into Le Mans. We're just south of there now. We're probably about 50 mile out now, so not too bad. But yeah, it's been a fairly nice day, a bit muggy, not too bad. We've went on a bit of more of a straighter, easier roads today. We are a bit knackered now. It is day 8 or 9 now, and I actually looked and switched my bike back into miles so I can actually see how many miles we've done, and we've done a total of like 2,260 something miles. So yeah, I think by the time we actually get back through Britain and back up home, we're probably going to be close to 3,000, I think. So I only had like 2,224, I think, but that might have been without the Britain miles, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, we've just been cruising down the roads. Nothing too spectacular. So I've not really been doing much 360. Well, at least it's on this plant pot. Lots of miles. Probably my miles are going to be. I think I'm on about 15k miles close to it as well. So we'll see how we go anyway. But yeah, till then, catch you in a bit. Alright, so guys, I thought I'd do a walk around for you. This is the Cabin 1, cabin 1, 2 and 3. 2 is a bit more of a family room. I think it's a double bed plus a sofa bed. And it also has a washing machine and like a bit more of a fuller kitchen, because it is slightly bigger. Really nice, 3 little cabins right in the middle of literally the track entrance is literally over there. But yeah, there's a little patio here. Obviously that's where my bike is. You can come through here and you've got the nice bedroom. Obviously nice decor on the walls, obviously the racetrack. Yeah, and then obviously in here you've got the shower. You've also got one of them fancy thingy pearl whizzy shower fair heads and stuff. Looks pretty decent as a size. I'm out with my belly elbows. But yeah. Oh wow, my eyes are a bit stingy looking. Maybe just woke up. Managed to get my GoPro charged last night. With a bit of messing around with the battery. So it's definitely something. Oh, put far too many sugars in that. There. Yeah, so just last day in Europe. Oh, nice chilled morning. Had a nice sit out here last night and had a nice brew. I was going to bang the camera out, but I was actually chilling out way too much, so I didn't bother. Oh, reminds me, hay fever tablets. Yeah, it's been good. Been a good trip. Oh, before I forget, I'll grab my hay fever tablets now. We just pop you down here a second. So, yeah, as you can see the racetrack logo done out like an aluminium sheet. It's quite nice. It's actually quite a thick bit of sheet. Right. Yeah, so it's been an absolute amazing trip. Oh shit. Tripping over my own feet now, look. Pop you down there. Oh. Yeah, anyone that suffers from hay fever and comes abroad, definitely make sure you bring enough tablets. So, yeah, last night I was just thinking, like, how well and how many people like buy touring bikes and stuff like that. And yeah, I get why. They're a bit more comfy, seats a bit more ergonomic for a longer haul. But there's no reason why you can do it on any bike really. I suppose depending on how young you are. I'm like pushing 40, and yeah, the MT-09, not a problem. Panniers were pretty big enough. You can get the bigger shad ones. Ones are about 40 litre each. Obviously you need to be a lot more careful, like with filtering traffic or anything like that, or even just going around tighter roads, because obviously sometimes the Spanish don't really give you much road, so you need to be careful of that. But yeah, it's done well. It's done well. Clocked nearly 15,000 miles on it now. So, but yeah. A few more 100 to go to get back home. We'll get up to the ferry and then get back home. Yeah, so we should be home tomorrow. I would say depends on how well we sleep on the boat, on the ferry, but we're docking at 6 in the morning, so I reckon by about 1-2 o'clock we'll be probably home. I don't think it'll take us much more than that. Being on familiar roads as well, because we took probably the similar road up from Bovington Tank Museum last year when we did the Land End tour. So yeah, if you've not seen that video, check that out. It was a good tour. It was funny, started off funny. Yeah, it was a good trip, that is. Obviously Matt and Rusty that was on that trip, I think they'll be coming on our next one, so that'll be good. I'll definitely have to look into why my GoPro's not recording, just to make sure I can record all day, every day, and obviously record all the comms and all the funny conversations and all the banter and stuff that we have, that just makes the ride really. But yeah. Right, well, I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea and wake up and relax and gather myself for the end of the trip. And yeah, so
Cheers. I'll catch you later. I like what they've done with the rope for the speed up. That's pretty cool, that is. Just trying to think on the market. Yeah.
So in the distance you can see Mount Saint Michel. We didn't get time, sadly, to get on to it, to walk around the shops and stuff. We had to go and get the ferry. There was a medical emergency on the ferry, so we didn't sleep brilliantly. We just kind of got off the ferry, we landed late, and then just started heading home.
I suppose you can guess where I am. Obviously, I think it's becoming a thing now. When obviously at the end of a tour, we, if we're anywhere near here, we'll tend to pop in, have a coffee. But yeah, it's been a good trip. Learned a lot of things for the next one as well. A lot of things, in fact. Obviously, what things to bring, what things you don't really need. Obviously, how it is over there, how the ferry works, because obviously it was a lot simpler on the way back for us. Although we did have a delay on the ferry, it was a bit weird. We caught the late ferry and obviously just sat drifting in the sea for 5 hours. And then obviously there was a medical emergency. So obviously the helicopter woke us up at about 3 in the morning, hovering over to land because someone had a medical emergency, got to the hospital. So yeah, that was a bit of a new one. But yeah, so it's end of another tour. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty calm here at Cafe in the Machine at the minute, as you can see. Not as packed as it usually is. So, alright. Well, I hope you've liked the videos. I hope you've liked all the scenery. I'll probably cut the video really down quite a bit, and then I'll do a bit more of the roads and stuff where I'll just have music playing and no talking or anything like that. And you can go from there. So yeah, catch you later.